The attention economy is a war zone. How to become a sovereign mind in a world designed to distract you. So we're going to talk about how can you become a sovereign mind in a world that is designed to control you. See, this is the declaration of war. On this week's episode of Mindshift with MinistaMike, I want us to declare war on the attack from every angle of the society designed to control your mind. The attention economy. It is an economy that is designed to take sovereignty away from you. See, most of the time you think you are the customer. You think Instagram, TikTok, and Google are free services that are built for your entertainment. And I'm sorry to burst your bubble. You are not. You are not the customer. You are the product. And actually, it is worse than that. You are the raw material that is being used to design the product. We are living through a war, but this war is not being fought for land, oil, or resources. It is being fought for the only finite resource that truly matters, your time. The only finite resources that really truly matter, your attention. This is an attention war that is going out there, but most of the time we are oblivious to this. Every time you unlock your phone, you are stepping into a battlefield where the smartest engineers, the most advanced AI, and the wealthiest companies in history are pointing a supercomputer at your brain. Their goal is to extract your time, to package your behavior, and to sell it to the highest bidder. And it's important you are aware of this. There is a way, there is an extraction model, the mechanism that they use in doing this. And let's take a look at the economics of extraction for some couple of seconds. In the old world, right, companies sold products. But in this new world, platforms sell certainty. They want to predict what you will do next. To do that, they will need data from you. So to get the data, they need your eyes to be always on the screen. They don't really care what you watch. And that's where most people miss it. They don't really care what you watch. They don't care if it makes you angry, sad, fearful, horny, hungry for sex or not. In fact, negative emotions to them are better fuels for the algorithm because they keep you engaged longer. This is why the world feels so chaotic, as if everything is coming to an end. The algorithm is optimizing for outrage because outrage is efficient. Human beings express their most primitive emotions when they are angry, when they are outraged. You are being farmed for ad revenue, and the cost of this transaction is your ability to think for yourself, is your ability to dream for yourself, is for your ability to be a sovereign human being, a free human being. And there is the consequence for this, and that is important. There is the consequence for this. See, you need to ask yourself, what happens when you lose this war? That is the crux of this whole story. What happens when you lose this war? Unfortunately, you become what the internet calls the NPC, a non-playing character. You stop acting. You only react. You see a news, you see the title, you click on it, you react, you repost, you shout, you start reacting predictably by what the algorithm decides you should be. You become a non-playing character, an NPC. Your mind literally becomes a processing unit for other people's thoughts, for the algorithm, for the artificial intelligence, for some crazy software engineers out there. You read the headline that they chose for you. You feel the anger that they manufactured for you. You buy the product that they targeted to you. You are living a script, literally, written by an algorithm designed to maximize the value for the shareholders, not necessarily for your happiness, not for your joy, not for your fulfillment, not for your freedom. A sovereign mind is the opposite, my people. A sovereign mind chooses its input. A sovereign mind produces more than it consumes. A sovereign mind acts on the world instead of letting the world act on it. And that is why I'm recording this video, for you to take back ownership of your mind. And there is this strategy, I call it the sovereign protocol, that I am recommending to you today. So the question is, how do you win? How do you take back your mind? How do you maintain your sovereignty in this attention war? You don't win by fighting the algorithm. No, you're watching this video on a laptop or your phone, so you don't win by fighting the algorithm. You win by exiting the battlefield. You step out of the battlefield totally. There are 3 steps to this sovereignty, and the first is what I call strategic ignorance. You stop trying to stay informed. This is where the catch is. You want to know. You stop doing that. Stop trying to stay informed. The news is noise. If it's important, it will find you. Unfollow everyone who doesn't educate you. Unfollow everyone who doesn't inspire you. Mute the noise so that you can hear your own thought for the first time in a long time. Mute the notifications. And the second thing is the creative imperative. See, the only way to defeat consumption is creation. When you are creating, when you are writing, you are coding, you are building, you are filming, you are in control. You are the one setting the intention for your life. You are the one designing your input and your output. So flip the ratio. Spend 80% of your time creating and only 20% of your time consuming. That's how you take your power back. And number 3, analog anchors. All right, you build a fortress where the digital world cannot enter. Build a safe space, a physical book, a notebook, a walk in the woods without your phone. These are not breaks. You are not trying to stop yourself from doing it for a while. These are anchors, all right? They remind your brain what reality feels like. A physical book, not just an audio book. Those things are important, yes, but you build yourself a physical fortress that make you to stay anchored to reality. So I am calling you to this adventure this week. See, the war is for your potential, is for your fulfillment, is for your impact, is for your legacy, is for your soul, is for your mind, is for who you are. So if they can keep you distracted, they can keep you small. If they can keep you scrolling through every feed, they can keep you from building the life that will make you genuinely and truthfully free. So I want you to go this week. Log off. Look up, reclaim your mind. See, the revolution that I'm talking about, it starts with your attention. So the question is, this week, what are you going to feed your attention on? Thank you, and I will talk to you next week. Bye for now.